What's up? It's the sluices here, and we are back at the spot where we got all those nuggets. So, we're right next to where we detected the 6.2 gram nugget. Second biggest section we got. Right, that 6.2 gram nugget from right in there. We got like a 1 gram nugget from in there, quarter gram nugget from in there, a small nugget from in here. However, I've come back along with the detector today. Have a listen to this. It's in that side stuff on top of the bedrock there. Dad's got the new Equinox 800 detector he's using as well. Which he's still getting used to, we're both still getting used to it. So that's got picking up the target too. So on the Equinox it's really bouncing around. But we'll dig that out live. There it is, nothing crazy. I just panned it out. It's a nice wee nugget there. That's probably a fifth of a gram piece, I'd say. $20 nugget. It's a nice piece of gold. First piece of the trip. Keep going. So we've come upstream, up past this waterfall bit. It's huge, real difficult to get up. Massive pit there, but there's just no gold upstream. We went for like probably about 200 metres up past here, and the spot we're just mining is about 50 metres down that way. But we went about where we got the big nuggets and everything, just around that corner. But we went about 200 metres up, scan, and absolutely nothing. Couldn't find any gold in the pans or anything. It's just disappeared, very disappointing. And it wasn't like there was a lack of bedrock, like the entire river was bedrock like this at points. But just no target, sadly. It's just started to rain and we're really far up this gorge, so we're going to probably head back down. See, nice little side creek there. But yeah, sadly we're really far up, so we're going to head back down. Okay. Finally, getting towards the end of the day, only that one nugget at the start. But came back down to this crevice and we got 2 targets last time. We only ever got the top one out. We gave up on the bottom one. But it's actually, even though we missed it, a sunbaker. Right there, there's a little sunbaker. So first sunbreaker nugget of the trip. We'll see if we can get that piece out. It's not life-changing, but it's a nice wee nugget. I reckon that's probably about 0.15 of a gram there. Just out of that hole. So there's a nice bonus to add to the collection. Same hole, that top of the target, so there are actually 3 in there, and that top one, which must have been the one we gave up last time because we did a lot of hammering, is a nice little mini nugget slash picker that's probably not too huge, probably a $10 bit.
We did get one from down the bottom.
But that is solid. Yeah, so there were 3 targets out of that crevice there, which is a nice wee spot. It just comes in streaks, like there was really good gold here, really good gold just across this where we got the nugget and like 5-6 targets. And then just nothing for miles upstream. Very disappointing. But we might go miles back up tomorrow and see if we can hopefully hit another good spot. Catch you soon. Day's total is just those 3 mini nuggets there, which come up to, it's hard to see, 0.49 per gram for those 3 little mini nuggets there. Teeny bit of fine gold too, but you can't even really see it. That's how much little there is. Of 0.5, so half a gram for that day. We would be rather happy with that, 3 big bits like that for a day elsewhere, but considering what we got last time, pretty disappointing. However, tomorrow we have Doon from Malborough coming, so we're going to hopefully get way up the river and maybe get some more big nuggets. See you tomorrow. We're coming up day 2. We've got Doon from Malborough here, and luckily we found the sluice. Next day, we're not sure where we've lost it, but just the flow of the river slows down here, opens out, and it's sitting right at the front of this big gravel bar that's been pushed out. There could be gold here, although this does seem like a lot of light. So it's probably been dropped somewhere downstream, washed all the way down, and settled in this ultra low pressure zone. That is a lucky save. Awesome. Dad's just got his first target. We're back at the spot downstream where we got lots of the small nuggets last time. Doon's got a few pieces here he's just been having. And I was on the Equinox and Dad got a target with a gold monster. And just in here, little piece of gold right there. So we'll get that out.
Right,
It's a nice little mini nugget there that's probably about $10–15 bit. It's a bit of a pain to get out, but definitely worth it. Nicely first nugget for him.
yeah. Sweet, sweet.
So we just flip this rock and it slows down the flow a bit for us to only see that piece of gold right there. Doon's going to try and get that out.
Nah, she's wedged. That's taking a bit of work, that does.
Wedged in there. So we're getting the tools and clean it out.
Ants is digging. Keep on digging, Ant. Keep on digging. They think they've found a target, but they're not so sure now after digging for a while.
We just found something shining in the rock here. I just lifted off, leave it off the big rock, and a nice shiny piece in there. I don't know if it's gold or silver or behind.
Really hard to tell if it's gold or not, but
Dylan's hard at it. Cleared that spot there. Got a couple of nuggets the other day in there, and he's determined to find some more. Ants is taking a rest.
Well, I've done quite a few nuggets today. I found my first target with a little detector, but didn't put it in now. So, got about maybe 3 grams for the day today, but it's going to go.
Logging away. Good speedy young fella at it. Hard at it. He won't be giving up until it's night time, and then even then he won't give up.
the bedrock strip when we got the nugget, and his heaps are overburdened. And I know the overburden has no gold, but on the bedrock we've got lots of nuggets in that area. So I've just been shoveling off all the overburden, chucking it out. Normally a dumb idea, but I know there's nothing in it. To reveal the bedrock so I can hopefully detect over it and pick up some more nuggets. So this is why you always use the Equinox on all metal mode when you're detecting. So before I realised we weren't on all metal mode, so we're missing all negative targets. Came in here, got like a -8, -9, bouncing out to maybe -4. Dug it out, got our target. Look at this. Look at that piece of gold. That is a big nugget there. Not sure how much it's going to weigh, but that's got to be, this is easily the biggest of this trip. That is a big piece of gold. Look at that nugget. Once again, right next to our hole from last time. This was our hole from last time. We got a 1/4 gram nugget from there. And it was right in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go downstream and I'll show you what the others think like. Yeah.
Here we go. Look at that! What a stunner! What a stunner! That is a nugget. That's a beauty! That's a beauty!
Did you just find that?
Look at that!
Where's that?
Just down here. Unbelievable.
Jeez.
It's got to be a big nugget there. Definitely keep that one. But no, that is the first nugget with the Equinox 800. Not sure what that'll weigh in as, but that is a beautiful piece. It's at least half a gram, easy. That was, yeah, stoked. Keep going. So just back to this target I said we got yesterday upstream. We came back to it. Yeah, we abandoned it, but there is a nice wee nugget there that's at least a $12, $15 piece, I'd say. Right in that crevice there. That makes it worthwhile. Solid nugget. Just got another target. Full gold. Right in that crevice right there. So I'll go grab Dad as I let him downstream a bit and we'll see if we can clean that out.
Tip of it. Just pull that from out there. X marks the spot, that one. Right in there. Awesome.
To show you how high the stream must come in floods, there's Dad in the water level right there. And there's rocks here. On top of this big rock mountain, and the water is way down there. So it goes to show how astronomically it can flood. All through here there's rocks. We went almost another kilometre upstream and once again just a death patch with no gold. But I'm coming back down and just below where we got that X nugget, there's a bit of a target. I didn't get this on the way up because I was going rather quick and I was like, oh, it won't be a target there. But no, there's a nice target, so we'll get that one out. So we've just broke the bedrock off. Hopefully there's a nugget just sitting there. Sounds like it's about in here. Oh wait, I see it, I think. Here we have it. It's not huge, but it's a nice wee nugget. It's a piece we missed on the way up.
It's nice.
Full wee piece. We'll add that to the collection. Back down at the nugget spot and still getting targets. This one was a really faint one and it was right on the bedrock, so it was a small target, but there was a nice little picker there. So that is a nice bonus. And once again, just in that same little streak of ground where we got the nugget. But then for miles upstream, there was only like 2-3 targets in that entire length. Those there are New Zealand fantails. They're really common all over the country. And they've got these cool wee fantails. And they're so friendly. They'll just buzz around you and just about land on you. They're all over the place here. And all up through the trees. There's 2 different variations, the black variation and the, I guess, white variation. There's a black one flying around somewhere. They're a bit rarer. There's this white one, but they are everywhere. There's one in the sky there, one right there. Awesome. It's always good getting out in nature because you get to see all the birds everywhere here in New Zealand, and you do some very cool words out here. No. That is awesome. And keep heading down. Coming back down. It's not a target, but we just spotted it. Nice wee sunbaker piece right there. So we'll get that one out. Okay, so we're just coming down at the end of the day. We've got two smaller nuggets. We've got probably a 1/10 of a gram nugget and a nice wee picker. We have actually been getting a bit of fine gold out of the moss. But this is in the downstream site, the downstream spot. And Dad cleared off this bedrock here. I got a loud target. Oh, you're joking. And it's a double nugget hole. There's two pieces in there again.
Yes!
So it's another double, but that is straight in the quartz bedrock. And there is a double nugget hole. So we'll clean that out. It's almost a repeat of last time. Right in there, cleaned it out. Two nice wee nuggets there. That is probably a 1/4 gram and a $15 bit, so that's almost probably 1/2 gram out of that one spot. Almost identical to the nuggets we got just down there last time. And then we also got all those nice other pickers. So there's definitely a little bit more gold yet still. Those are some nice pieces. Very happy with those. So we're back at the end of day 2 with all our gold nuggets. Or not all of them are nuggets, some are just pickers. But all our gold. We also probably got maybe $5–10 worth of finer bits. Really small pickers flakes. But I'm just not going to weigh those up because it's too much of a hassle to dry them out and separate them. But there's also a little bit of fine gold we got as well. But here are all our pieces. So we've got our big nugget we got. That looks massive. It looks like twice the size of our 1 gram bit we got last time. However, it does not have very much chunk to it. It is quite a thin bit, so I'm not sure how much that is going to actually weigh up as. We then have those 2 nuggets that came out of that same hole at the end there. Those were some nice wee nuggets. We then have these 3 bits we got off camera. None of them are too huge, so we don't actually film them. But they're all nice wee mini nuggets, big pickers. Where that nugget Dad pulled out, his first nugget he got with the detector. That wee nugget we got upstream, or picker we got upstream, just next to the nugget spot. Really faint target, we dug that one out. These are the 3 we got that first day. So the second day was all this. The first day was just these 3. You already saw how much those 3 weigh. And then the 3 we got upstream. The X marks the spot nugget, the one we got coming back down from that site, and then the one out of that crevice. So we're going to weigh these up. We'll start with this one. So the one we got in that crevice. So 0. It's bouncing around a lot. It's a bit of a wind here. We'll just say 0.15 gram piece. That little nugget. And the X marks the spot piece. 0.24. So just under a 1/4 gram nugget, that one. We're going to have that piece we got coming back down from the X marks the spot nugget. 0.23. Ever so slightly less. So it's there. This one, the bigger of the 2 that came out of that hole. 0.21. Smaller one out of that hole that had 2 in it. 0.12. The one Dad got. 0.16. That one we got off camera. 0.7. Other one we got off camera. 0.09. Little nugget we got on camera. 0.05. Other teeny bit we got off camera. 0.04. And the 3 nuggets from yesterday, we already weighed those up. Those came up to 1/2 gram between those 3. And then finally, the big nugget. It's the moment of truth. How much does this one weigh? 0.76 grams. So 3/4 gram nugget. That is the 5th biggest bit of gold we've ever found. so not a bad piece, but nothing too crazy. So that is a 3/4, 0.77. So that is a 3/4 gram nugget, which is the 5th biggest bit of gold we've ever found, which is not bad at all. Nothing astronomical, but that is still a solid piece. It looks a lot bigger than it weighs, I will say, but we're not displeased with that at all. So now if we chuck on the total, just be careful because I'm on a deck here, don't want to drop anything through. So the gold total is 2.57 plus all the fines, so it's probably about 2.65, 2.7 grams in total, which is not bad at all for 2 days. It's actually very good, but just compared to last time, I'll be honest, we did expect a little bit more, but that's just how it is sometimes. It looks like we did get most of the easy gold, but that is still a very nice solid haul to add to the collection. Some nice nuggets there, and hopefully we can add those in. Might put a few of those in our pay dirt so we give away to patrons in future. But those are some nice pieces. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next video. Before we end it, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of our channel patrons. If you want to become a channel patron as well and throw a heap of support behind the channel, make sure to check the link in the description below.